Hey guys, this is the US dollar Japanese yen trade execution that I posted this morning. Okay, so we had the buy trade. I actually took the buy this morning here. Okay, the news have just been released. Okay, the retail sales news that I was mentioning this morning. You can see this candle came to the zone of engagement here. That is our stop loss there recommended this morning. Okay. And now, as you can see, time now is 1:34. We want the price to break this high. Okay. If we go to the 1 hour chart, we're probably going to see a better picture. And what I said this morning, uh, we should be expecting a break of this high because this is 3 and this is 4. As long as we don't go below or close below this low, the correction is valid. We saw a change of character here, and you can see this W pattern is forming, something like this. Okay, and we've seen a break of this middle point. Okay, the candle is not closed, so you can't count your chicken yet, but the stop loss still remain where it is. So I'm going to pause this and let's see how this price. I'm more interested in the 15 minutes chart actually, because we've done the analysis. Now we've taken the trade. I like to use the 15 minutes chart as the one that I'm looking at now. We have the first target here on 141.65. We have the second target of 142.27. So we need to clear this high first before we can start to look at a potential target pullback or a continuation of this wave structure. I said this morning that we are only interested in the next leg, which is the 4 to 5 of this wave structure. Okay, so we still trading below this high. Very important. What we want to see the next thing, because we have an outside bar here, this news candle. Okay, we need to close above it. We've traded above it, but we closed lower. So we need to trade above this candle. What that means is we are now safely after the outside bar. There's a setup here. Okay, for those people that follows candle, outside bar high and low represent a breakout basically. Okay, because they took the stop at the low, took the stop at the high, they're going to break out somewhere, and we've seen a first trade above this. Okay, so we need to see a close above here for a confirmation of this buying trade. So keep an eye on that. We're gonna keep an eye on this candle, the high. We want to see a close. All right, the best thing is to see a close above this candle and a close above the wave structure 3. That is a strong close. All right, and that way this is technically an internal momentum high. We can add to the position above here for a first target of the 141.64. Okay, then we can start looking for a higher target in the US dollar Japanese yen. Okay, so the alternative count for this wave, and this is something that we teach at the Wave of Success training, and the alternative count suggests to us that this is the area of target. Then we can sell from the second target here. I'm not going to do that here because that is for the class, but the we've drawn the Fibonacci, so measuring the low from here. So let's use the waves, measuring this low to this high. We've seen the W pattern, which is the reversal at the low. and this is the area of target. Okay, that is the expected level, or the expectation. Let me use the arrow so that I can post this as update. Okay, we may go slightly beyond that, but that is the target based on this setup here. So we've closed above the candle, that line that we put up. So let's see how this is going to happen. So we're very close to the first target, which we identified earlier, 141.62. Currently 84 pips, not bad. The based on, I said this before, based on the alternative wave count of the wave of success methodology, this is the area we're going to be looking for price to stall. Then we can expect a accumulation of new sell orders, okay, to the downside to continue the wave on the 4-hour chart. The idea, okay, we have to think about trading as a business. Okay, when people make money, how do you cash out? You cash out by taking profit, and that is what happened at this low. Okay, the first wave of profit taking followed by a discount. Okay, and people have seen this higher low. Well, it is a lower low based on the 15-minute chart, but it is on the trend. This is a higher low, and people have seen this higher low as a fair enough price or a cheap price for them to continue the secondary trend. This wave is always very strong. Okay, ideally I would like the price to come here, but we trade what we see, not what we think, based on what we follow in terms of an edge and a methodology that we've been trading for years. It's telling us this area is more of a higher probability for the price to get to. Okay, and then we can look for a selling opportunity, but that may not happen today. Time is 2:55, 5 minutes before 3 o'clock. So I will keep an eye on this trade, pause the recording now. Then once we close the trade, then we can take a good look at what is going on. Whether we're going to be selling again this today, or I'll probably suggest 2 sessions break. There's a news coming up tonight in the Japanese yen trade balance. So that could be uh, after the news could be and the chance or the time to for the dollar yen to do whatever it wants to do, probably accumulate a little bit, then manipulate, then profit release, something like that. We don't know yet. Our focus is this current trade that we are taking. Okay, we can trail the stop, but I won't do that for now. There's no major news coming up, so we should be okay. We are not far from our target now. So we have touched the T1. Okay, second target is our 64 pips away. So technically we're looking like at 150 pips trade here. Uh, and that is good. So dollar yen has been very good trade, uh, very good to us this week. So let's hope for more. Today is Tuesday, so there's still a lot of trading to be done this week. Okay, so price is finding the T1 here, even though we've come above it. We're retesting the T1 again. Find it a little bit difficult. Was this Fibonacci targets that we identify are what we call the hop. hold up price. Okay, I'll type here. All right, so you can see there's a reaction, and we expect this to be another hold up price. 626. This is a normal behavior. I had to leave the house to do some things, and you can see creating like a channel here. Very important. And the target is there. Currently 127 pips. We are not far off. Okay. Look at what is happening here. We have the 100% of the extension. And this thing is still very bullish. This is just some profit taking at the close of the London session. The move that breaks this high. I don't want to count this wave. There's no need to do that. We can see it's there anyway. So we're just looking for the last thrust to get to the T2. I don't know if I'll do another update later, but when I come back to the computer, I will update it. Technically, this becomes a stop loss. Okay, just for you to lock in when you do a good work, you have to know how to take some profit off the table. So we've locked in 87 pips from that move, and that's good enough. Okay, time now is 19 minutes past 8. Look at this. We had this price forming the channel. You can see the channel, and now we are coming back above this double top here. Okay, this is a nice setup for sell later because of what is happening here. If I delete this channel, this is a double top here. This what can I use to, this is a double top just there. Okay, we are breaking above the double top now. I still believe, based on the information, we should see a little bit of pause once the price gets to the target. That's the way the market moves. Okay, expect the accumulation of orders, manipulation, and this could be the accumulation because we spent quite a while here. If you look at this, that could be the accumulation, even though all these chart patterns that people trade, I don't like trading chart patterns. That's why we count the wave, because that is more consistent. Okay, but this could be called a form of a range bound market, but still trending. You can see how long it's spent here. There's a fast move here to this point, little bit of pause, another rally, then we can see the price spent considerable amount of time in this range. That could be the accumulation. The break to the T2 could be the manipulation, and that could give us a break back down. Okay, this is a setup, but we have to see that take place. We're not going to jump the gun to sell this thing. We take the profit, we digest what we make, and we'll now look for an evidence that the sellers are now coming in into this market. Okay, price is breaking above the channel that we drew. So this is good. You're now very close to the targets. Actually, we've got less than 10 pips to the target. Very, very good. Okay, You can bring the stop loss here because where we are right now, especially the time, which is almost 8:30, we've locked in 112 pips. This is good trade, and that's a good work for today. I don't like to trade many pairs because there's no need for that. You get confused because I some people do trade many pairs, but I believe focusing on one or two pairs for a day is good enough. As long as you capture the move, then you get paid instead of spreading yourself thin, looking at so many charts, trying to analyze, because there's a lot of information. Before you trade, you have to analyze it, so many informations, and even when the trade is going on, you are constantly making decision based on the information. You are thinking about it, you are trying to make decision as the price is developing. So I've tried to trade multiple pairs in the past. Doesn't suit my personality. That is why I tend to trade one or maximum of two pairs, because I can be in control of my emotion. I can be in control of my decision making, and I'm not being pulled left, right, and center. Okay, so that's another thing where I have people, I have friends, even some of my students. I know some people that are capable of having, I have four screens, but including my laptop, but I do not like taking too many pairs at the same time. Anyway, enough of that. We're coming close to the end of this video. Guys, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. My name is Shogun Chat 247. I'm going to update this video, this trade in the morning, and have a good night. Okay, that's the end of this trade. Very nice trade, actually. We got to the target, so I was going to close the computer, then the price, I could see the move. So we are there now, and that's it. Basically, that is the trade. Okay, and the challenge is you have to do this consistently and regularly, and that takes a different approach and a different type of mindset. Okay, the idea of trading is to be consistent and also to do what you know based on your education, trading education, and consistently do the same thing over and over again. So I left this recording paused. So we closed the trade here. That was the target I updated yesterday, and you can see how the price reacted during the Tokyo session. Came all the way down here. Now they're making their way here. We can sell this thing at the failure above. So at the failure somewhere here will be a nice sell, as long as the price um stay behind below this high. I can't get my word out. So that's basically it. This is more of a educational video in terms of execution. My name is Shogun Chat 247, and I'm going to update more trades during the week. God bless.